Morning, it's Clayton Tini from the First Homebuyer Club, 100 lessons in 100 days, day 14, lesson 14. And today what I want to talk about is creating wealth through property. So, there's a multiple different ways to create wealth through property, from property development to renovation jobs to splitters. There's a heap out there. And there's a lot of experts and also courses out there that can help you with it too. But sometimes that doesn't always help. You might read the book, you might apply a couple of things and something comes up and then you're back to square one and we're not proceeding any further. With property, obviously, there's a couple of things that we really need to focus on. And I'm not here to tell you a million ways to make money through property or anything at all. I just want to focus on the things that you can control. Control the controllables, right? And so, one thing that I talk about with a lot of my clients is you want to make money through property. The first thing, if you want to understand, is if you're renting, let's get you out of renting. If you're owning a home, and you're paying off a mortgage, let's get you out of paying that mortgage. And what do I mean by that? Not, hey, let's rob a bank or, let's just stop paying the mortgage, but let's beat the banks at their own game. Let's start paying it down faster and get you mortgage free quicker. Because when you've got no mortgage in your life, you can make a lot more choices depending on what you want to do in the future. Now, clients of mine, Andel and Ranillo, which we handed over last year, are a good example of this. When they first saw us in my office, they had little to no savings. They had a couple of grand. They were both making good money and just didn't know what to do with it properly. Or the other thing in life, habits just create our lifestyle, and we suddenly get in those habits and we go further. As you'll see today, I'm drinking my own coffee at home because it's not about just saving the $4.50. And it's not that I'm a tight ass with all my money, but it's that habit that every day I was buying a coffee for no other reason than I just did it every day. So I'm going to play the video from Andel and Ranillo, and let's just watch this.
Hey, how you doing? It's Clayton Tini from the First Homebuyer Club. We just did handover today with Andel and Ranillo, and they wanted to say a few words. Tell me, what was your biggest fear before you come to our appointment first up?
Our biggest fear really is that we were not sure if it's true. So also, because we know that we have to gather a big amount of deposit, which we don't have.
Yeah.
So we were there sitting in your office, thinking what we're going to do. We didn't have any money in our bank account as a deposit, so we were questioning ourselves whether we can get our home.
Perfect. Now, it's funny, when we spoke outside, you said how my appointment inspired you to be better.
Yes.
And after using our mortgage reduction strategy, we just went over all the numbers again.
Yes.
How many years are going to take you to pay off this home?
We can pay off this home for 7 years.
7 years instead of 30 years.
Yes.
Now, have I asked you to live off bread and water?
No.
And have you had to go without anything, like missed meals or anything in life?
No.
And now you're here.
Yes.
Your first stage owning your own home outright within 7 years.
Yes.
That's awesome. Congratulations, guys. Thank you.
Hey guys, so as you've noticed with Andel and Ranillo, we didn't rob a bank. We didn't go without food. We didn't even have to jeopardize much in their lifestyle or give up much in their lifestyle. But first thing with wanting anything in life is actually setting that goal of what you actually want. Then it's creating that plan. They're the hardest two things ever, because we get to that first point and we either just go, it's too hard, we wouldn't do it, or we kind of just give up. And, Andel and Ranillo are a good example. We tweaked their budget and they did all the hard work, right? I didn't go in there and take their credit cards off them or tell them they couldn't spend money. They just focused on what they really wanted and started cutting back on the things that they didn't need. And all of a sudden, they're able to save a lot more money. And, especially with getting into your own home, right, there's a couple of things that really stand out. And what I love about property is there's multiple different ways to make money through property. Now, again, I'm not going to talk about the renovations and the developments and all the rest. I'm just going to talk about the things inside of we want to do when we buy our own home. And, there's three main things that stand out to me. You can buy below market value. It's when you negotiate discounts when you purchase. And that a lot of the time with our clients, we'll actually do the negotiating on our clients' behalf to ensure you are getting it below market value. The second point is you're actually buying in a capital growth area. Now, the thing with capital growth areas is there's no mathematical equation that can guarantee that you're going to make an exact amount each year, year on year. We can always do the reports and do the research and go, everyone's going to want to live here, or there's a lot of money getting spent in this area, but you can't guarantee it. The third one, and the one I really focus on with all my clients, is mortgage reduction. And our mortgage reduction program is the strategies, the tips, and the tactics that I've learned and my staff have learned over the years with their own homes to help you pay off your home a lot faster. Something as simple as $100 a week can knock off nearly 9 years off your mortgage, or nearly $100,000. And that's a major difference by just making a small little tweak to your budget to get a maximum results. A lot of clients, and you're the same, you make a few little tweaks, you could probably turn that 30-year mortgage into, say, down to 10 or 15 by just being a little bit smarter with your money and just planning what you want. Because at the end of the day, there's only two major ways you can get more money. You can either save it or invest it, or look after it better, or you can work harder and make more money. Now, there's a point where we need to be smart with those two things. And when you're making more money, you've got to save or invest it to ensure that your future is going to be better off. So, guys, I'm going to leave you for a Sunday. Enjoy the rest of the day. Get ready for Monday. Good, another big week. Thanks, guys. See you later. Bye.